Good evening. I'm Joshua Hartman. Tonight I'd just like to briefly discuss the three main points in the Brazilian expansion move for Dollar Tree into their culture. The first thing I want to focus on is tourism in Sao Paulo. The second is our mandatory joint venture option with Vanderlei Industries. And our third being their family-based culture and how they perceive the world. Now, because Brazilians are not concerned about price as we are in America, our main focus is going to be on tourism, mainly American. So first, tourism plays a key role in keeping profits at or higher than what our American stores currently achieve in urban areas. Sao Paulo alone has over 11.5 million people currently living there, with over 22 million surrounding in the metropolitan area. That's a huge market that's untapped by anyone. According to Wikipedia, in 2014, revenues from international tourists reached $6.6 billion in 2012, just in Sao Paulo alone. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. The second most important thing when moving into Brazil is that we require a joint venture, and we've chosen Vanderlei Industries as our option because they have been looking to collaborate with an American retail outlet for quite some time now, and we are the perfect fit for their company. With their help, we'll acquire a deeper knowledge about Brazilian politics, their marketing, and advertising from their 20 years of selling latex in Sao Paulo, experience that is invaluable in the industry, especially when we're getting into a new market. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is our relationships are more important than money and possessions, and we have to keep our logo the same as theirs. Now, people take precedence over money and wealth in Brazil, point blank. The family is the very center of the Brazilian culture, and a joint venture would really help encourage us to go with the public, and it would create word of mouth really, because Vanderlei Industries is so well known in Sao Paulo. Hearing of a partnership would surely make the news. And they love to shop in groups, those Brazilians. They love to follow each other, trendy as any country I'm aware of, and they like to fall with each other, and they're very laid back. Now, hiring local Brazilians would also help us. But here's the key thing. In conclusion, if we market to the tourists, keeping our prices $1, we collaborate with Vanderlei Industries and become family with Brazilian culture, so they embrace us. The expansion of Dollar Tree into Sao Paulo will be successful on a cultural level, and we will benefit from each other. This is a great opportunity for us and for Vanderlei Industries to expand ourselves into the Brazilian culture. And at the end of 5 years, our contract with Vanderlei Industries, our joint venture, is up. And should we decide, we have the option to break free of our contract and test the market in other cities such as Rio de Janeiro, which has a similar demographic as does Sao Paulo. This is clearly a low-risk, high-reward scenario here, and culturally, it has all the components of being successful. We will look into these further, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to present.